today we will show you how you mount step by step the new RADE kit for the KTM EXC. It works for the 2020 and newer, but also for the previous version 2017-2019. Guys, now we will show you what you get in a pack from us when you order the EXC RADE kit. Guys, what do you get? There are many small packages, so let's go one by one. You get the frame upper clamping system. There are the bar risers and the upper clamps. You get the clamps and the windshield holders for the carbon tower, and there is also the Garmin Adapter. You get the low frame clamps. You get the mounting hardware. There are many bolts, rubber nuts, etc. You get also the turn signals with the original connectors, so you just plug it in. Yeah, and you get also the electric extensions if you want to connect a road book or some navigation stuff. Here is boxed with the headlights. Yeah, so you get the road legal LED headlights. What is important? There is also packed with the 8 bolts. Yeah, and the headlights has the original connector too. Another thing, you get the new holder for the speedo and the electrics and the carbon tower, the cover. Here is the carbon tower, yeah, itself. Here is the new windshield, and in this pack you get the headlights cover, the ceiling mesh, and the orange frame sticker and the shader sticker. And last but not least, here are the side panels from Lexan. This stuff is quite flexible, yes, so you don't have to be... You start with removing the original mask with the rubber straps on both sides. You drag and release. Now you take out the brake hose. You take it also out, and now you lift the mask up and you disconnect the original headlight. Now we need to unbundle a little bit. We start here. Here is small lock. You take it out. Here is another lock. Yeah, for the cables from the handlebar. Take small pliers. Open it. Yeah, you take it out. Here is another one lock. Yeah, and you get more of the stuff out. Here is another one. Now we need to release this one. You need to use a little bit of force. It's out. Here is another one. Yeah, remember this one is blank. There doesn't go anything. Guys, now take such a small screwdriver. Yeah, we need to get this out. Yeah, so you push here, push from top, and it's actually out. Okay. Now we release these 2 bolts to get out the complete speedo. Now we need to get out the last connector, and it's out. Now we need to get out this plastic holder, and it's on zip tie. Yeah? So take a cutting plier, but be very careful you don't cut the harness. Yeah, and the plastic holder is out. To keep the speedo safe for the moment, take a zip tie. And for instance, zip tie here. Guys, now I take the pack with the frame upper clamps, yeah, and we start mounting. Now in this stage, you can mount the bridge where sits the Scott's damper. The point is, it's optional. You don't have to use it. Yeah, if you don't want it, you don't have to use it. You can use anything else, but just saying, then you probably don't mount there the Scots. The alternative is if you have the BRP system directly from Scott. Yeah, so you can use it also. You put here the Scott stuff. You put on that the Scott's damper, but our pin. I will explain later. Yeah, so it's up to you. You can put there this bridge and use the Scots. You don't have to do it. You can use the Scott's BRP adapter as well. Yeah. If you don't use the Scott's damper, it's still to be considered to use this bridge because it's handlebar raiser. Yeah, it raised the handlebars by I think 25 millimeters. Yeah, which could be also useful when you're riding a lot of in a stand. To remove the handlebar, it's a pretty easy operation. The bolts are M10. Yeah, so you take any tool and you remove the 4 bolts like this. You take out the clamps, the upper clamps. Put it in your pocket also. Oops, take the handlebars. You let them go more like this carefully. And now we need to remove this one. Here should go the Torx number 45. Yeah. Be aware that the bolts are Loctite in there, so you need to use decent force to get them out. Yeah. Now you take the bridge, you put it on. It guides you where it should sit. You would normally take the original clamps that you have just removed, because I use the PDS system that you can buy in Power Parts catalog. Yeah, so I will install this one. Yeah, for sure. In any case, you use these bolts with this one or with the originals. Yeah, and you use Loctite because you have to secure the bolts. So you use the Loctite and you go to the first hole. The PDS system consists from more parts, so now you insert it just like this, and you take this clamp, oops, you sit it on, because there is a small step and it holds together. Oops, so carefully with the motorbike. Now we put back the handlebars. Now to take the upper clamps of the PDS system. Actually, these are shock absorbers, so it reduced the vibration in the handlebars. Yeah, this is easy. Start removing the screw. Now to be able to get to this plastic harness cover, it's good to take out the radiator cap. Now we take this one, and we need to shorten it in this area. Guys, now probably the most difficult operation. You take old t-shirt and cover the radiator because of the cap is away. Take some super sharp knife and now cut in this area, yeah, and do it carefully. Yeah, I have to do it now for you with my left hand, yeah, so it's difficult for me, but when you cut, do it slowly. And also be very careful about the harness here. So you see the harness cover is shortened and the hole is free. Now you put back the radiator cover. In the next stage we will mount the clamping system. So prepare the main clamps with the super long M8 ball, 2 washers and a nut. Here is the back side of the clamp with 2 M6 by 35 bolts, and here is the pin holder with M6 by 16 bolts. First we will lift the clutch cable like this. We take the left clamp, we will sit it like this, and then we put the clutch cable under the hook and around the lock. And we leave it like this. Now we take the right clamp and you fit it there like this. Now take the back clamp. You can see it's not symmetric here, so you have to take with a step up, has to be upside, and where is this angle, so it has to go downwards. So put it there correctly, take the bolt with a Loctite and a finger tight. Now finger tight the second side. Take the tank overflow and you can hook it back here. Now take the super long bolt with a washer and put it through. Use again washer and secure with a nut. Again, only finger tight at this stage. At this stage, we will organize all the cables again, yeah? Find the original plastic part and we need to get out, just push it out. The aluminum grommets, how is it called? Now take the speedo, push the aluminum grommets. Now we take the M6 by 30 bolts with a flat head. We take this bracket and we mount the original speedo into these holes, and all this we will mount into the triple clamps. Make sure the clutch hose goes behind the speedo but before this bracket. These two cables going from the left handlebar we put here inside, and we can click, and we do the same here. We put all the cables in this space and we close. First we connect the speedo, and then more or less everything is connected except this one stays free, and the second one is used for the headlights. So now it's a little bit of freestyle, but you need to get all the cables in this area. You can take a zip tie and secure here in front from bottom to up, and the cables stay in a place. Now we prepare one more zip tie. We put it here through, and then we need to secure the main harness next to the bracket, because when you turn the handlebars it will keep the harness in the same position and you will not destroy the cables. Now we take this clamp and 3 and 5 by 16 bolts with plastic washers, and also prepare the carbon cover. Now you mount the clamp that it holds the cables in such position. The GPS bar is already pre-mounted, but you need to put on under the same bolts the windscreen holder, the upper windscreen holder. Yeah, so you have to release these two bolts. Guys, when you're mounting the upper windscreen holders, might happen that the holes are not 100% aligned. The reason is we have the marks in the mold. The carbon fiber goes to the high temperature in autoclave, then it goes back, get cold, so there could be some tolerances. But it's here on the silent blocks that are from rubber, so they are a little bit flexible. Yeah, so if it's not 100% there, don't worry. The rubber silencer will make it. Yeah. This is how it should be installed. The one and second side. Yeah. The important is that this area goes here towards the front of the motorbike, like this. Yeah. This is the way you can install the windshield. If you switch it, you will have trouble to mount the windshield. Yeah. So this is the way how it should be mounted. Now you take the M6 by I think 10 millimeters long bolts, and you put the lower holders. Yeah, this here it's clear. It has to be like this towards front. Yeah, you see. Now you need to put into the windscreen holders the rubber nuts. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will show you how to do it. Yeah, because the hole is very precise for better fit, but it's not easy to push through. Yeah, so take one bolt, put it like this into the rubber nut. Yeah, and then push it through. Not too much. If you push through, you have to do again. But this is a way how to get it there. Bit of explanation to this pack. There are two types of extension and some spare connectors. This one, if you disconnect the connector from the start button, so you can connect this extension. It means you get a power source permanently connected to the battery. but we recommend rather don't use it, because if you forget about it, you quickly ruin your battery. All of you will use this one extension. This one extension goes into the headlights connector. So you gain extra 4 power supplies, and you can connect there your GPS, roadbook, a tablet, whatever you need. Just remember, it works only when the headlights are on. Now we take the tower and the extension cable, and we use this end to push through into the tower. There are 2 holes, so we recommend to put it in the upper hole, like this. Now prepare the M6 by 45 bolts, washers and 2 nuts to mount the tower. Make sure the extension is prepared like this, it means above the clamps. Now you can insert the tower on the clamps, you can turn the handlebars, and you insert one bolt. Now we do the second one. Now you secure the bolts with the washers and the nuts, only finger tight. Now is the time to finally tighten these bolts. Here, one from the side, and 2 bolts holding the tower. Let's connect the headlights. And now hide the connector pretty high, or you can even zip tie so it holds the position in this corner, because then it will nicely work when you will turn the handlebars. Now we take the pin holder. This is rounded from this side, so the rounded side goes towards the seat. We fit it here and we mount. We use the Loctite and we bolt on. Guys, you take from the mounting hardware pack the Velcro. The male and female is the same, so don't be surprised. You stick one piece here, and now you find the spot in a tower. We suggest to put it somewhere here, so you still have space to put there the connectors and not interfere with the headlights radiator. Guys, at this stage you have to do a big decision what kind of devices you want to connect. Yeah, so here are the connectors prepared. Here is also, you can put it either into the simple connectors or into the big connector. Yeah, and then you connect into here, and you don't have to necessarily drill a hole into the tower. Of course you can, yeah, but here is already prepared hole for you, and it's partially covered. Yeah, so from here you can take the cables and charge your GPS, tablet, or whatever you want, roadbook, Tripmasters, etc., etc. So yeah, here are the headlights. In the box is also 8 balls and 5x16, and the headlights has the original connector, so it's very easy to just connect like this. Now we insert the headlights. The low beam with the longer tube goes into the lower position. Make sure you don't scratch one light by the other, and just catch like this. Cables inside. Insert the high beam. Now the headlights are mounted on. Now take the leaflet from the box where were the headlights. Here are the copies of the certificates of the homologation, so don't throw it away. And on the last page there is explanation how you can correctly adjust the direction of the headlights. So it's good to do it right now, yeah. And also start the engine and test that everything is well connected now. Guys, now it's time to finish the windshield or prepare the windshield. Now I suggest you take a sticker and you cut it close to this black edge. And the point is, you stick it from inside. When you more or less align this corner, you will get it there, yeah? Now for the video, I do it from crazy angle, yeah. I don't see it correctly. It's good to get as much possible to its radius. And you do the same for the other side. The next step, you take the mesh, yeah, and you stick it around. What we suggest, you start at the top middle corner, yeah, and you go on both sides. You see, we have covered the holes now, yeah. The point is, if there would be the holes, you would never fit it correctly on all four of them. So now it's good to take a sharp knife, yeah, or drill, and cut again the holes into the windscreen, yeah. And now the windscreen is ready to be mounted on the motorbike. Before we mount it, just a quick explanation about this windshield. This windshield is injected, yeah. So it's technologically a step ahead for us and for you also as customers when we compare with the windscreens we had before, because this one can have already integrated shader, has integrated spoiler, the round edges are integrated too. So the injected technology allows us to do more sharp edges and so on. So it looks more advanced, and feature-wise it's also more advanced. There is one downside, yeah. You won't see it now, but when you look against the light at home in your garage, you might see there. Some people think these are scratches. These are not scratches, but there are some tiny frozen structures, let's say, inside, yeah. It's not on the surface, it's inside the windshield. Now the side panels. I think most of you will use the EXC for racing, but for those who will use it for riding on road, and you need turn signals. So here from the back side, it's a prepared hole for the turn signals. You just take a knife and you cut through the hole, and you mount the turn signal, either the ones from us, they are with original connectors. Now we take the M5 rubber nuts and we insert them into the side panels, to the first and to the last position, and we are ready to mount the windshield now. Guys, now we take the windscreen, which is ready for the mounting, also the side panels, yeah. We don't use the turn signals, you can, yeah, as said before. Now take for the hardware mounting pack 4 M5x16 bolts and the plastic washers. And now we mount the side panels to the windshield. One bolt, second bolt, and the same on the other side, yeah. Guys, these are the windshield and the fairing. It's connected with the rubber nuts, yeah. You see, they are from rubber, yeah. So you can actually mount and tighten and super tighten, but it's not necessary. This is enough. When you see such a ring around, yeah, so this is just enough, yeah. Otherwise you over tighten and you lose the flexibility, yeah. The rubber nut is here because it absorbs the vibrations from the windshield, fairing, and from the motorbike, yeah. So if you super tighten it, it will not work and the windshield might crack faster, yeah. So this is very important. Tighten only like this. Guys, prepare the M5x16 bolts with the plastic washers, put them on, take the Allen number 3 and put it in your pocket now, yeah. Take the fairing, yeah, and you will put it on like this, yeah. Now grab from your pocket the bolt and just catch it, yeah, nothing else at this stage, and do the same on the other side. We will align the fairing later. Take the M5 by 20, a little bit longer bolts, put the plastic washers on, yeah, and now align a little bit and tighten the lower windscreen holders. Again, it's a rubber nut, yeah, so don't over tighten, please. At this stage, you have to fix the side fairing to the original side panel. How we will do it? Here, you will align at this corner, yeah, with the original fairing, and you align it like this, yeah. Here, you will drill the hole with a 5.5 millimeter diameter, yeah, like this. Always be careful you don't drill into your radiator. Yeah. Now you align again. If you are not sure, put there a tape or something, but that will fix it in a place. And now you drill into the original side panel. Firstly, with the drill 5.5-6 millimeters diameter. Yeah. Now you take the drill 9.5 millimeter, ideally, or 9, and you will enlarge it a little bit, yeah, and you enlarge the hole in the original plastics. Because this EXC bike is not ours, so we will show you how we did it on FE. Guys, now you take a drill 9.5, 9 millimeters at least, yeah, and you need to enlarge only the hole in the plastic. Again, very slowly, yeah, because there is the radiator underneath. Now you take the rubber grommet M5, you push it through, yeah, and now you align and you bolt on, and actually it's done, yeah. You do it also from the other side, and then it's up to you if this is fine, just one bolt for you, or you want to do in this area one more, yeah. I'm fine with just one. Now you take the M4 by 16 and the smaller plastic washers to mount the plexi cover. It's important to prepare the bolts. Again, it goes into the rubber nut, so you don't have to over tight, yeah. Also, if you tight too much here, you can create a bubble, yeah. This is so-called Garmin Adapter, but it could be platform to mount any other stuff on the GPS bar. On our towers, whatever tower it is, aluminium, carbon tower, Husqvarna, KTM, there is always 12 millimeter bar. Guys, so this is the so-called Garmin Adapter, how it works, yeah. They look the same, yeah, but actually in one half is the thread, in the second half is just hole, yeah. You can mount it with different, this is one option, second option, third option, yeah. So you have actually three options how you can mount it. Always, but always, the one with the threads goes to the bottom, yeah, like this for instance. I placed it here, and now either you put here any other platform, ram mount, whatever you need, and you mount it to the adapter, but it was prepared mainly for the Garmin cradle. This is the Garmin original cradle, works for Montana, many others, 276, etc, etc. So you take the bolts, sorry, wrong, like this. Now before you tight, you can decide what angle you want, and then you finish tightening, and it's there, and you can place here the Garmin device you have. Guys, so let's say in about 4 hours the installation is ready, and you can start enjoying better wind protection, very strong LED headlights, and mainly you have a lot of space for the navigation. Yeah. Congratulations to your installation, and we wish you to have great time with your bike.